haven't seen you for a long time. Well, now there's a story. Just before Christmas, my old oil-fired boiler, which lived in the kitchen, decided to tell us it had sprung a leak. It had sprung a leak quite a long time before it decided to tell us even, which means that it had leaked into the floor, into the subfloor, into the joists, and we had a soggy, bouncy floor, which was fun. So because of that, we had to take the boiler out, obviously, take the kitchen out, because we had to take the floor out, repair the floor, put the floor back in, obviously put a new kitchen in, put a new boiler in, so on and so forth. And anyway, we've got the house rewired, we have a new kitchen, we're about to do a new bathroom and change all the radiators, and the garage just got forgotten about. So anyway, that's what happened. There you go. We're back to it now. So, let me tell you what's happened with the bike. I'll switch to my wee handheld camera. So, this is the bike exactly as it was mid-December. Nothing has happened. Well, nothing has happened to the bike, however. I've got new shock absorbers, springs, whatever, for the rear. I discovered that the header tank, or the expansion tank, was leaking, and there's a new expansion tank down there. There are two little screws which I need to drill out because they snapped, and these are way down in here. Right, so one of them is there. They're complete bastards to get at. I've tried drilling that one that we're looking at out, and it appears to be made of adamantium. So what I'm going to do is, that's just a little nut welded onto the frame. So I'm just going to grind the nut off and weld a new one on. It's just a wee M6. Far easier, far quicker. However, that leads to another issue. But before I do that, let's just have a quick look. Studio wise, we're fairly much the same. We've got, that's my audio. I've got remotes for the audio and the cameras. I'm still using the GoPros because they work. I've redone this rig a bit because it was a pain in the arse having a big monitor, and the monitor was fixed so I couldn't move it around, so that's now attached to that tripod. I've got this little handheld camera here, which is all fine. So the studio's good, studio's working well. To go back to can you see me there? I don't know, because I can't see the viewfinder. To go back to my little, excuse me while I sneeze. Oh, feckin' hay fever time of year. To go back to my little welded M6 nut. Yes, I can grind it off, yeah, fine. However, to be able to weld it back on again, I need my welder working, which it isn't. Now, I think I know what's wrong with it, but the rest of this video is going to be fixing the welder. The last time I used the welder, the wire feed was iffy. Now, I think what has happened is the welder has been stored for a very long time with the swan neck and the tube, whatever. I don't know what you call that. That's the swan neck, this bit here. The tube up to that has been coiled up like that. And I suspect what has happened is the wire itself has decided that's the shape it wants to be, and it won't run smooth through it when I straighten it out. So I'm going to snip the wire, pull it out, check that the motor feed is working, and we'll take it from there. So look, I'll see you in a moment after I've got all set up to film this. Bye. Right, here we go. We're going from here down to here. Now literally all I've done is I've lifted the cover off, which you can see there, and you've the camera there. Very simple, roll of wire, little motor, goes down the wire, down the tube, comes out the end there. So let's actually plug it in and see what happens. I've got the electrodes all disconnected, so it shouldn't actually do anything. Now, switch on. Cooling fan, everything normal. If I lift the feed, let's have a look to make sure you can see this. Right, okay. So the motor is going, and as you can see, if we make sure you can see the end of the swan neck, which you can, the wire is not feeding. You can see the motor turning here, and we've got no feed. What I'm going to do is going to snip the wire here, pull it all the way out of the tube, refeed it through, and then try again. So let's switch that off. Now, of course you can't see this because this is here now. Well, I'm not entirely sure that was supposed to happen, but anyway, let's see. Now, you can see me here. I will get a pair of pliers. You can see me up there. There we are. Let's see if it'll pull through. Ooh, boys dear, that's stiff. That's taking the tension off that. I should be able to. Bloody hell. That is really tight. See, that should run smoothly through that. So let's see. There we go. Now, why that was so tight, I don't know. I wasn't really expecting it to be so tight. So that's all the wire that was in there. That's going in the bin. Now, is that going to be a pain? Is that going to run smooth? What do you think I should do? Do you think I should re-spool that? Quandary, eh? It's driven. That's quite tight. Is that going to nip? Right, I'm going to have to take the chance, because I haven't got another coil of wire. I'm going to have to take the chance that that feeds nice and smoothly, because I don't know what's going to happen. So this turns okay. You can see here. Deary me, and I put glasses on. See. That turns okay. That's on 0.8. Does this come out? That's just a bit of Teflon tube. That goes in there. That is okay. Everything is looking like it's supposed to, so let us see if we can feed this through. One thing I've discovered in the past is if there's a wee burr on the end of that, it digs in, so let's clean that wee burr off. Now that's nice and smooth. So, go through here. Need a pokey thing. Now, why do you reckon that's not feeding? I'll tell you why that's not feeding. That seems too low. Can I adjust that? Do you see? Don't know if you can see here. Right. Wire is here, but there's a gap between the wire and the feed wheel. So this wheel here is having to push down. So I need to see if that is adjustable, which is these two screws. Now, so there's our little wheel. We've got 0.6 and 0.8. It's 0.8 wire I'm using. That's driving okay. Doesn't appear to be adjustable. There is a lot of ick all over it, so I'm wondering if it obviously shouldn't be lubricated because it needs to bite into the wire. So let me give this a good clean and see if that makes a difference. We've just got a little phosphor bronze bush there. Bear with me a moment. So, okay people, this little beastie has cleaned up quite well, and I think it may have been oily. We don't know. Well, I can see, I don't know if you can see, but that's actually knurled. But we'll put it back in there. Put this back on. There. Now, let's see if that works. So, are we ready to go? We'll need to switch this on. On. And now hopefully nothing yet. So we have wire and it is feeding. Don't know if you can see this, but here we go. I'll snip a bit off there and feeding, yay! So I can put my nozzle back on. Put my shroud back on. It's not just that seems to be that now. So all I need to do, happy days. Hopefully all I need to do, hopefully I don't need to do anything. Now, I only have a tiny bit of welding to do, so I'm not overly worried about that unspooled wire. As long as it doesn't snag on me, I'm fine. That's not going to be a problem. Yes, I'm using gasless, and I know people are going to, well, no, you can't use gas. Well, do you know what? Fuck them. Don't care. It's perfectly good. I'm not doing rate my weld on Instagram. All I'm doing is sticking two bits of metal together and it'll work perfectly well. It has done for years. So, I will put the lid back on this. That seems to be feeding quite well where it is, so I'm going to leave it alone. Everything on the front I need to, well, it's set where you normally use it anyway. I can put it back together and get the bike up, and that should allow me to grind that off and re-weld it back on, and we'll do that in the morning. So hopefully you will have a video later on tomorrow afternoon. How's that sound? Sounds funky, doesn't it? Yay. Night for now. Bye.